On October 18th, Silent Otto surfaced in the middle of the convoy and fired torpedoes in both directions, rapidly sinking 2 ships, including the Kreekirk, which was loaded with steel, and sank almost immediately, drowning all 36 of its crew. Kretschmer recorded in his naval log that, quote, "I fired 3 torpedoes spread among the convoy. 3 sunk. I made off at full speed to the southwest and again made contact with the convoy. Torpedoes from our other boats were constantly heard exploding. The British destroyers did not know how to help and occupy themselves by constantly firing star shells, which are of very little effect in the bright moonlight. I now proceed to start my attack against the convoy from astern." In just 6 hours, the Wolfpack would sink 16 ships in stormy, icy waters, so cold that most of the crew who were submerged would drown. But the submarines were still not done. All 5 U-boats stuck to the convoy, able to travel nearly as fast as it could. The next day, another ship was damaged and began to fall behind. And giving you a sense of the terror that these merchant marine crews would experience, even though they were not attacked immediately, they abandoned ship, certain that they would be sunk as they trailed behind the rest of the convoy. On the night of October 19th, those remaining ships close enough to shore to receive air support and assistance were finally under at least partial protection from Great Britain. And at that point, the U-boats finally began to break off their attacks. Only 8 ships would arrive, accompanied by the 1 warship. 2 others would later arrive in port heavily damaged. In the case of SC-7, in just 5 days, at the cost of no casualties, the U-boats had sunk 20 ships, killed 140 sailors, and destroyed 80,000 tons of critical war goods intended for Great Britain, 160 million pounds of equipment, food, and raw materials.